Let's make a copycat Dutch Bros banana bread chai latte with soft top. Welcome back to Kat's Kitchen. My name is Kat, and welcome to another episode of my Dutch Bros Like Kat series. In this series, I'm showing you how to recreate all of your favorite Dutch Bros drink items. That way you can make your favorites yourself at home anytime, and you can save a boatload of money. Today's recipe is a banana bread chai with soft top. I love the banana bread combo in like a latte or a breve, but it is like extra delicious in a chai. And then the addition of the soft top, just chef's kiss, delicious recipe. So I'm gonna show you how to make that yourself today at home. For me personally, I like to keep my drinks a little bit lower sugar, not completely zero sugar, but just a little bit lower sugar. And if you know anything about Dutch Bros, they pump their drinks full of sugar, like 50 plus grams of sugar, which is just like way too much for me and way more than what I honestly recommend for drinks. But take that with a grain of salt. I will talk through the full sugar versions and then some lower sugar options if that's what you're looking for. So ingredients you need some kind of chai. You can use chai tea bags and steep your own chai that way. That's gonna be completely free of sugar using the tea bags. I'm using the Cola Goodies chai packets, the chai latte packets. These are delicious. If you never tried them, you can find them on Amazon. I also recently saw them at Marshall's in like the coffee tea aisle. And then they also sell them on the Cola Goodies website. I love these. You don't need to add extra milk because it already has milk powder in it. They're 80 calories per serving and 9 total grams of sugar, 5 grams of added sugars. So 5 grams of added sugar compared to like a normal chai concentrate that has 20 to 30 grams. Again, no judgment here on what you prefer most. This is just what I'm gonna use today to try to keep the sugar a little bit on the lower end because we are also gonna be adding other sugar options. If you wanna keep it on the lower sugar end, use chai tea bags and steep them that way, or you can use like a chai powder like Cola Goodies that only has 5 grams of added sugar, 9 grams of total sugar. If you're not looking for a low sugar option, you can use chai concentrate. Tazo has a good one, Oregon Chai has a good one. I love the Trader Joe's chai concentrate. It comes in a little tiny bottle, high in sugar, but tastes delicious. If you do go the chai concentrate route, you also need milk instead of hot water. So you'll need the chai concentrate and milk, whatever milk you prefer, almond milk, oat milk, soy milk, 1% milk, whatever milk. You need the chai concentrate and milk. I'm gonna use the Cola Goodies chai latte packet and some hot water. Next thing you will need the Torani Creme de Banana Syrup. This syrup is so stinking good. I love it. Very artificial banana-y flavor, like banana runt candy or banana Laffy Taffy. Very, very good. And hazelnut syrup. I have the sugar-free version of it, again, to keep the sugar a little bit lower, but feel free to use their regular hazelnut syrup. I will say Torani has a classic hazelnut syrup that does taste different. It has more liqueur flavor notes. This hazelnut, so not the classic hazelnut, has more salty, buttery notes. It's a little bit harder to find. Most grocery stores carry the classic hazelnut. That is going to change the taste a little bit. So keep that in mind. And then for the soft top, I'm gonna use the International Delight Cold Foam Creamer. This is their sweet and creamy flavor. They have other flavors, I think caramel macchiato and French vanilla. I feel like this sweet and creamy one tastes super duper similar to the Dutch Bros soft top. And it has like the most perfect soft top texture. It's a little bit softer than like the Starbucks cold foam that's really thick and creamy. This one is like a little bit more liquidy, blends into the drink very nicely. Delicious option. You can absolutely make your own cold foam using vanilla syrup, milk, and heavy cream. Froth that up together and then pour that over the drink. But this is a really easy option. It's at the grocery store in the creamer whipped cream aisle. I love it. So we're gonna use that today. So let's get started with the recipe, starting with the chai. I have a cup here that can handle some heat, and I'm just gonna add in the contents of this packet right into my cup here. It smells so good, and it just is one of the most delicious chai latte blends that I have ever tried. I love the spiciness of, oh, so good. And then adding in 8 ounces of hot water. Again, this is the Cola Goodies Masala Chai Latte. Just a little packet of powder. And then mix that together really well so that you don't have just any of the powder sitting on the bottom. And then we let this steep for 5 minutes. And look at the color, like you can see that it's latte-esque. It's not just a chai color. You know, if you steep chai tea bags, it's gonna be like a brown colored tea versus a real milky chai. If you're using the chai concentrate, you don't need to do this step at all. Just combine equal parts chai concentrate and milk into a cup. We're gonna let this steep for 5 minutes. Alexa, set a 5-minute timer. I also forgot to mention that you need ice, obviously, because we're doing an iced version. Going into the cup is the Creme de Banana Syrup. I love this one. I do about 1/4 tablespoon to 1/2 tablespoon of this syrup. It is on the stronger side of flavors, so don't use too much of it. It's pretty potent. And then about 1/2 tablespoon of the Torani sugar-free hazelnut syrup. This combo is the banana bread combo for the drink. So if you wanted to make just a regular latte with espresso instead of a chai latte, then I would add espresso to this and then milk and then ice. And then next, adding in the ice into the cup. You can totally save the ice for last, but I do like to pour the chai latte over the top of the ice to cool the chai down a little bit. Putting in a good amount of ice, and we'll pour the chai latte right over the top of that. And then we just wait for the chai latte to be done. If you're using chai tea bags instead of the chai latte mix or the chai concentrate, steep the tea bags in hot water for about 10 minutes, and then you can just combine that with some milk and then add that into your cup. Okay, 5 minutes is up. This chai latte has been steeping for the full 5 minutes. I like to do one more mix. And then using just a little sifter, pour in the chai latte directly over the ice. Try not to make a mess, which I know is like impossible for me. But you want to make sure that none of these little granules are getting in your latte. Or at least as few as possible. And see, that's all what's left of the chai mix. Squeeze it out just a little bit. Perfect. Ta-da! Looks so good. You can see the syrup is still not mixed in at the bottom, so I do want to give that a quick mix so that the entire chai latte has that banana bread flavor and you don't just slurp up a bunch of syrup. And I'm just going to take a couple sips of this, that way I have some room for the soft top. Oh my word. So good. Yum. And the last step is adding the International Delight Cold Foam Creamer. You just shake it up to mix it a little bit and then squeeze it over the top like you would a regular whipped cream. And look at the texture. Can you see the texture? That is like perfect soft top texture. Perfect Dutch Bros soft top. And there you have a Dutch Bros banana bread chai latte with soft top. It is so beautiful. You can see that the cold foam does cascade into the drink a little bit. If you don't like that, make your own cold foam at home using vanilla syrup, milk, and heavy cream. Froth that together with a milk frother and add that on top. But let's do a taste test. Oh my word. That is so good. Holy moly. Delightful. Definitely a sweet drink, but honestly really good. And like I said, there are ways to cut down on the sugar. I hope this video showed you just how easy it is to make a delicious banana bread chai latte with soft top at home. It's really just combining the different components of the drinks, the syrup, the chai latte, and then the cold foam. And there's lots of different methods and ways to make this based on the ingredients that you can find at the grocery store or online. Also depending on your sugar preference and if you're wanting something lower sugar or higher sugar. There's lots of ways to make those modifications based on your preference. But I hope you enjoy this recipe. If you do recreate it at home, let me know what you think. And if you have another Dutch Bros drink recommendation that you want to see me recreate at home, drop that in the comments and I will add it to my list to recreate. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day. Mwah. Got a blast.